Patriotic Ideals, Episode 12. Welcome, fellow patriots. My name is Arthur Larry, and my channel is Patriotic Ideals. This is a political channel in which I discuss the challenges facing our great nation and offer some solutions that I consider appropriate. If you like this content, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free and it will help me grow the channel. In this episode, we will be talking about religion. My friends, religion is the original source of all ethics and morality and substantially influences our culture and the way we live, and it is therefore of utmost importance in our lives. The entire history of mankind is a history of friction and war, and religion has always been and is still today one of the most frequent causes of war. All previous societies on our planet have had their religions. More than likely, in one way or another, practically everyone on earth believes that some dominant power or God is responsible for the existence of the universe, our planet, and all humanity. The universe in which we live is so vast as to be not only beyond our knowledge, but perhaps beyond our imagination as well. Maybe our entire solar system is merely one cell of some huge entity. Then the earth is less than a pebble. Surely some magnificence is responsible for all of this. The earliest history of intelligent life on our planet came from the history books and stories contained in our religious beliefs. These are also the origins of all ethics and morality. It is perhaps unfortunate that so many different cultures developed on our planet, of which religious beliefs were such an important part, that friction and wars became our way of life. Religions were not the cause of all wars on earth, but they are certainly one of the major causes. Wars between Christians and Muslims are legendary and dominate our history books. Differences in beliefs among Roman Catholics were the cause of the formation of many Protestant religions and persecution in Europe when wars in Ireland resulted. Practically all wars in the Middle East were the result of radical Islamic sects which invade and conquer territories for the purpose of gaining control of the government in the regions they conquer. Islam has been spread militarily into many regions of Africa, Asia, and Southern Europe also. History tells us that even in this day and age, there are people who will fight and kill others to spread their culture and religious beliefs. Perhaps there are also many who will fight to preserve their own culture. The most important thing about Judaism, Christianity, and Islam is that they all believe in and honor the same God who, presumably, created the earth and all of humanity. All of these religions seem to stem from the original Old Testament of the Bible, although only Christians accept the New Testament. Jews follow their own additional text, known as the Torah, because they rejected Jesus Christ, upon which the New Testament is based. Islamists authored the Quran, which seems to condemn both Christians and Jews, who they claim are infidels, which have drifted too far from God's law. Can we assume that we have created three different cultures based on belief in the same God? How is it possible that minor differences in understanding the intent of their common God about the things we should believe, the way we should live, and the rules we should follow and live by could be the cause of so much friction, war, and killing? Should not all the members of these religions be attending the same churches, while the elders of all of them might be having discussions about the many beliefs they have, about which they differ? In fact, many of the things in which we believe can never be proven one way or the other, and must be accepted on faith. The primary difference between Judaism and Christianity is over whether Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Based on technology that exists today, he certainly could have been, but it will never be known for sure. There are many other tenets of various religions that may also never be proven. But the real question is, should any of these differences be considered important enough to fight wars or kill each other over? In my opinion, they are not. These are minor differences that we can talk about all day long while we attend the same church, a church that I would propose to call the Church of the Universal God. Religious fervor needs to be modified to a much lower level. Oriental religions appear, in my opinion, to have similar inconsequential differences. There is, in fact, a more important point to make. The study of all the religions on our planet gives the impression that they all seem to be referring to a god or gods that created and therefore have the right to rule over the earth and all of humanity. Many early kingdoms on earth were ruled by kings who became kings because they were believed to be the sons of the gods. In early days, the earth was all that was known of the universe. Today we understand that the earth is merely a very tiny part of what is likely an incredibly vast universe. I believe there is a God, but he is the creator of the entire universe and everything in it. Humanity may not be the only intelligent creatures here. If that is the case, are we not all part of the same religion? Every intelligent creature on planet Earth and everywhere else in the universe. Perhaps we all should be attending the same churches and be free to discuss the unimportant differences we have, many of which we may never agree on. There is one other important consideration. Religious beliefs believed to be spread militarily around the world. They continue to be spread militarily around the world. How can this be possibly right? No one on our earth has the right to go into another man's home territory and tell him what he should believe, how he should live his life, or what his culture should be. If we are to live together in peace on our planet, it appears essential that we all live separately in a place where our religion and culture are accepted and generally practiced. Increased knowledge of the way things really are may someday, perhaps after we are all long gone, bring us all to a more commonly accepted way of life. Until that day comes, globalization is not possible. All people will naturally rebel against forced change in their culture. This subject is discussed at length in my first book, titled Past, Present, and Future of Planet Earth, which examines the origin and growth of intelligent life on Earth. Growth of religions, societies, and governments are covered, and the book culminates in the creation of the greatest society ever created on our planet. Remember, if you like this content, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. It is free and it will help grow the channel. Your comments will always be welcome, and I will respond to all that I can. Watch for weekly episodes. In our next episode, we will answer the question, are we still Democrats or Republicans? This is Arthur Larry signing off for Patriotic Ideals. Please tune in next week.